when it comes to leadership, you always hear coaches say things like, hey, we need our leaders to step up, or hey, we don't have a guy, who's going to be the guy? You don't tell your players to step up like as an alignment. You don't say, hey, just step up. You teach them what you want them to do. You teach them how to block. You teach them how to pass set. It's the same thing with leadership. You have to teach them how to be leaders. You can't just say, hey, step up. For a lot of kids, all that means is I need to yell more. You have to teach them how to be leaders. You should have classes on how to be leaders. Maybe not for everybody. We have what I call like a bell cow approach. We try to make sure that in each position group, we have one guy who has leadership abilities. And as a college, we can look at high school. I want to have one guy in each position group who leads by example, who always goes to class. He doesn't even necessarily have to be a starter, but he's at least one guy who's always doing the things you want him to do. Those are the guys we talk about. So it's almost like the Army does with their platoons and the battalions. We're going to start with that one guy. But I have one guy with each position group, so that gives me 8 or 10 guys. I'm trying to get one guy each year at that position group. So eventually you get 9, 10, 12, 15 guys, and they're going to raise everybody else up. The opposite also works. If you have too many guys that aren't in leadership positions, they're going to pull everybody else down. So when you're recruiting and building your team, you have to be aware of who has natural leadership abilities and who has the ability to become leaders. You got to have some guys like that. You can't make everybody like that. You got to have some guys that either already have it or have shown they have the potential to have it, and you have to nurture it.